Hey guys, my name is Blake. It's been a really long time since I've uploaded any kind of content to this channel, and I really need to do like an update video and like I don't really know, a long overdue update video. So I'm gonna be talking about before I started the channel, when I started the channel, since I started the channel, and then kind of the future of what I want to do on this channel. So I kind of got a lot to cover, so it might be a long video. I'm sorry. You don't gotta sit through the whole thing if you don't want to. But I really feel like I need to do a really good update video for you guys and for anybody watching. So yeah, let's get into it. All right. So like 7 years ago, I met my wife, Jordan, and she, her and her family had been going to a church here where I live now. We started going to their youth group. I started going to their youth group with them, hanging out with the pastor there, and then shortly after that, I attended church there a couple of times with them. The church had like a really nice drum kit, really sweet setup, and I just started playing drums for like six months prior to all that. So so we got a hold of the pastor, and we were trying to set up times where I could go play him. Nothing ever, stuff kind of kept not working out, and nothing could line up right. So then I had talked to the, we had gotten a hold of the pastor's son. He was the head of worship. His name was Matt. He kind of set up a time where me, him, obviously Matt, and then Mitch, who had played at the church, he played bass at the church, and then my friend Gabe, he also played drums. He wanted to play them too, so we kind of set up a time to where we could all go and jam together, so it was kind of cool. Set up a time, went and played, Gabe played, I played, and everybody was really feeling it. They didn't have a drummer for the church at the time, so they offered for me and Gabe to kind of play on and off or whatever. If we wanted to play, he could play one week, I could play another week or whatever. And so I started playing. I can't remember if Gabe played at all. I think he might have played once, maybe not. But it ended up I was just playing every week. And so basically I became the drummer for the church. And that was pretty cool because I hadn't been playing that long, and I was really excited. And at that time, it wasn't so much about church for me. It was more getting to play every week, guaranteed, and that was pretty cool. But over the years, I had been playing for them for quite a few years. God kind of got a hold of me, got a hold of my heart, and things had been happening in my life that weren't very good, and things, relationally with people, and God just kind of broke me down. It just kind of broke me down into a place, a really dark place where I didn't have anybody but him, basically. And at that time, I gave my life over to him. I accepted Christ as my Savior, and I've never looked back from that. And so after that, I kind of struggled, with what my purpose is here What am I supposed to do? If I feel like that God gave me a gift to play drums, to play music, and so I wanted to pursue that. But every time I tried to pursue that, nothing would work out. Like, I'm not even kidding. I would apply to a college, and something would happen with the application, it wouldn't go through, or something would come up and I couldn't finish the application, or just stuff like that. I think it was like 2 different colleges I applied to for music, and it just wasn't going through. So I'm like, what do you want me to do? I don't know what you want me to do. You give me this gift, I feel like it's a gift, and you don't want me to pursue that as a career. So what do you want me to do? And I was praying on it for a long time, and finally one day when I was working my day job or whatever, I just felt like God spoke in my spirit, pastor. Like he just literally, like I'm just driving, nothing's going through my brain, and then just boom, pastor. And which was really cool. And after that, I kind of struggled with like, okay, what does that mean? Because I don't want to because it was nothing else. It's not like like God like downloaded an entire message on my computer. You know what I'm saying? Like He gave me one word, boom, and He gave me one little piece, and it's like, so I just was praying about it. I talked to my pastor about it, and was praying with them, and we had a thing in the church where some of the people in church were praying about it and about what I should do, and nobody knew that I had received that word. Nobody knew that, we didn't tell anybody that I had received pastor or anything. We just asked the people to start praying about praying, and if God gives them something to them about what I should do, then that'd be good. And just deliver the message or whatever. So we did that, and one person got firefighter, and that really confused me. And but my pastor was like, spiritually, a spiritual firefighter, like a mediator. Like God's gonna put you into situations where you got to put out the fire. There's gonna be situations that are uprising that He'll use you to mediate things. So I thought that was kind of cool. And then somebody else got teacher, which would fall right in line with all that stuff. So it was pretty well confirmed with me at that point. But then from there, still didn't know what to do as far as okay, you want me to go be a pastor? I don't want to just rush things, because I don't want to just go out and go do my own thing to try to pursue this thing in my own strength and just mess something up. I didn't want to do that, so I just sat for months praying on it, and just trying to figure out, what do you want me to do? Because it was just, by this time I was just like, I know it was just such a long process from not knowing what to do to knowing what to do to knowing how to go about, getting it done or pursuing what the calling that He has in my life. So, and then I didn't want to be stuck either. So I was just like, I started searching online for colleges, Christian colleges that I could attend online that were really good. So the first one I found Liberty University, and Lynchburg, Virginia, and they had very high ratings for both online and campus. And I needed to do online because I got 2 daughters and a wife, and I can't just move to Virginia to go to college. It's just not something I can do right now. So had to be online. They're number 1 rated for online. I was like, cool. So I was debating on whether or not I should apply. And so I think it was a couple weeks later, I was in church, and a guy named Robert was speaking at the church. And he delivered this message that really, really connected with me as far as my calling and what God wants me to do right now, or at that time anyway. And so I felt like that message really was confirmation for me to go and apply for the college. And so that's what I did. And I applied for the bachelor's program to get a bachelor's of biblical and educational studies. And because in order to get into seminary is graduate school, you have to have a bachelor's degree to get into graduate school, or to get your master's, you know what I'm saying? So I applied. I've never had any college experience or anything. And in high school, I did not do good. I did not do good. My GPA for my final transcript was like a 1.86 or something. I did terrible in high school, so bad. I barely graduated on time. Literally, I had 5 credits my senior year I had to make up with online classes, and the 2 days before we had to walk on, I think it was on a Friday or something, or Thursday or something like that. Anyway, 2 days before we had to walk for a graduation, I finished my last online class for my last credit, just completed it. 2 days later I graduated. So it was super duper close. So anyway, I did not do well in high school. Applying for a bachelor's program at a very good university. And I just thought I probably wasn't going to get in it anyway, but I felt like God was pushing me to do it. So I did it, applied. A couple days later, I got a hold of them on the phone because I wasn't hearing anything back. They processed it, and I got accepted, and which was just like so stinking cool to me that I got accepted to that bachelor's program, because I thought I was gonna get accepted, and it just confirmed with me so much that he wanted me to do it. And I was, because I'm really nervous about, especially big steps like that can like change your life. I'm really nervous about taking those steps and then making a mistake. You know, what if I applied and I wasn't supposed to apply, and that God didn't want me to apply. So anyway, he did. Turns out I got accepted, and now I'm in my sophomore year right now at Liberty, and things are going pretty good. So, one thing that I've really been stuck on now is that while I'm in college, what can I do to spread the gospel, to spread the good news of Jesus, to maybe help people, and to in one way or another do ministry somehow, before I graduate from college, which is not too many years from now, but in a couple of years from now. So the thing that I really feel like God's been asking me to do is to just start this platform, and that is to use this platform here, the drums, because one of the things He's confirmed with me is that a big reason why He's given me this gift is to communicate with people, is to spread the word to other people, so that when people look at me, they don't see they don't see me, they see Him. That's the whole point. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I can use my drums to connect with you, that's really, really cool. So I feel like that's a big part of why He's giving me that gift. And to me, this is how I feel like He's asking me to go about doing ministry. I mean, even before I am a pastor anywhere. So the direction of this channel, it's still going to be drums. I love drums. It's obviously still going to be drums. I don't know how many drum covers I'm going to do. I honestly don't even know what kind of stuff I'm going to be doing as far as drums. I might do review videos about drums. I might do drum covers. I might do just soloed videos on, maybe a lesson here or two. But a big thing that I know He wants me to do is, ministry videos, spreading the gospel. If I get a word that He's kind of downloaded into my spirit, and I can put that word out to you guys, to whoever is watching this, if it's just one verse, or if it's something, a theme that God's been working on with me for a whole week, or whatever God is dealing with me at the moment, I can share that with you, share that with anybody, and hopefully you get something out of it, or somebody gets something out of it. And like I said, I don't really know what this channel is going to look like from here on out. All I know is that He's asked me to do something, and this is me trying to do that. And so yeah, if you guys got any questions or comments, anything like that, please just post them below. I'll get to you as soon as I can. Yeah, God bless, guys.